Naka.
1,800. October, November. Yes. Very good. It's really looking for the.
Colleagues from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, Bala, good afternoon. It is my great pleasure, along with my colleagues, to attend the handover ceremony of the youth grant. This grant, 100,000 Fijian dollars, aims to help youth groups to establish small-scale projects or improve their ongoing income-generating projects during this critical time. I would like to express my appreciation to Minister Parveen Kumar for your continuous support to our bilateral relations and your personal focus and attention to the youth groups in Fiji. Dear friends, and I still, remember just now the director mentioned that myself and the minister have had several meetings, and we have discussions on how we can help the youth groups in Fiji at this critical time, and what we can do in terms of livelihood projects, in terms of sports activities. Dear friends, since the outbreak of COVID-19, China and Fiji have been helping each other in the spirit of overcoming difficulties with solidarity and maintained close exchanges and cooperation. Just a few days ago, China and Pacific Island countries held the second Vice Ministers' special meeting on COVID-19 via video link. During the meeting, the two sides agreed to deepen cooperation and strengthen multilateral coordination on fighting COVID-19. China reaffirmed its commitment of making the development and deployment of COVID-19 vaccine, when available, a global public good as part of its contribution to vaccine accessibility and affordability in developing countries, including Pacific Island countries. Only yesterday, I handed over a check of 310,000 Fijian dollars to the Honorable Prime Minister Hon.Parveen for fighting the COVID-19 as part of China's additional $1 million cash assistance to the Pacific Island countries. We highly commend the government of Fiji for keeping Fiji a COVID-content country. We will do more to help Fiji to recover in the post-COVID-19 period. Dear friends, this year marks the 45th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between our two countries. And though COVID-19 has exerted enormous impact on our daily life, it has not obstructed our cooperation and friendship. Only 1.5 months ago, the 19th Central Committee of the Communist Party of China concluded its 5th plenary session in Beijing. During that meeting, China approved and raised a set of long-range objectives for China to achieve socialist modernization by 2035. And to achieve these goals, China will pursue high-level opening up and explore new prospects of win-win cooperation. It will continue to widen the opening up and leverage the advantages of its huge market to promote international cooperation and achieve win-win results. According to the latest official statistics, that by the end of this year, China will become the biggest consumer market in the world. Previously, it was United States for quite a long time, but by the end of this year, China will become the single consumer market, biggest consumer market in the world. And with 400 million middle-income population, and this is roughly the total amount of the middle-income population in China. So there is great potential for cooperation of our two countries. In the future, the Chinese embassy will explore more opportunities to help the young people in Fiji. And finally, I wish this grant could help the youth groups in Fiji through this difficult period. And I wish everyone present good health and stay safe. Bineka Wakalem, thank you. 谢谢.
Niha, Bulabinaka, and a very good day to you all. Your Excellency, I wish to take this opportunity once again to welcome you and thank you for your continuous support to my Ministry of Youth and Sports. If I may take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank you for your assistance towards my ministry's ministerial visit to China, and also for the assistance provided in the construction of the hard courts. Your Excellency, our friendship goes long time, and I think today's handing ceremony is the result of that good friendship. Your Excellency, in the last few weeks, you must have heard, you must have seen that we have traveled far and wide to reach out to the unreached youth of this country. And yesterday in Parliament, Your Excellency, I have mentioned that so far, since the launch of this program, the Youth Farm program, we have assisted 71 youth clubs, whereby 1,893 youths will benefit out of this project across the country. And I can tell you, Your Excellency, there's more applications are coming in, and we are very confident that we will be able to assist all these youth clubs with your assistance today. And I want to say thank you. Be rest assured, Your Excellency, that the grant will be distributed in all 4 divisions based on their submissions. As you have mentioned, that we will be assisting the youths not only in this youth farm project, but also in the income generating projects. During our visits, we have heard, we have seen that there are need for the assistance for the youth groups to have the income generating projects such as canteens, boats, engine, farmhouse, and we will see how we can assist all these youth clubs with the fundings that has been given. Your Excellency, with that being said, I acknowledge the assistance provided to my ministry for the development of the growth of the youths in this country. Your Excellency, now that we are coming nearer to the festive season, may I also take this opportunity in wishing you, your family, and the staffs of the embassy a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you once again.